everyone, and welcome back. I'm Shauna, and in this video I'm going to take you down to Round Top, Texas to do some antique shopping, and then also I'm going to show you a styled table that I've done with all thrifted items. So stay tuned. And if you're new here, welcome. I hope you'll consider hitting the subscribe button. On this channel, I take you thrift shopping with me, and I pick up items to fill my shop with, and then also items for my personal use. Blue Hills in Carmine, Texas was my first stop. These shops are well curated and targeted towards the designers and decorators. I love to stop here first. I get inspired and it helps me stay on track for what I'm looking for when I get to the fields for the more treasure hunting and bargains. I have been coming to Round Top for over 20 years to shop and hunt for bargains. You're going to want to make sure you have comfortable shoes, plenty of water, and some tote bags or maybe even a little wagon to pull all your goodies. I encourage you to shop all the air-conditioned shops first because where I'm going to take you for bargains, you will not feel like stopping afterwards because you're going to be exhausted from the heat. Welcome to my favorite shopping spot, Warrenton, Texas, located in Round Top, Texas. Show dates are October 2nd through the 18th. If you love a treasure hunt, this place is spectacular. It's the biggest and the best. There are thousands of dealers from all over. Warrenton is where you're going to find the deals because you're going to have to search for those hidden treasures. This is a huge field full of dealers inside of tents and buildings. There's plenty of food available. However, I do recommend to bring some snacks and some water to stay hydrated. Another tip is to make sure you have plenty of cash on hand because most of these dealers are not going to be able to take a credit card. You'll also find free parking in many of the fields, but just don't forget where you parked. I would highly recommend 2 to 4 days to cover everything. Also, don't forget to pack your sunscreen, maybe a sun hat, and possibly some hand sanitizer as well. Okay, time for show and tell. Here are all the pretties I was able to find in Round Top. They had some really great hidden treasures out there. I'm telling you, you just have to look and don't get discouraged. There's plenty of deals for everyone. All right, let's get into the haul. And the first thing I got that I'm excited about, look at these. Aren't these awesome? These are brass pots and pans. You can hang them all. I'm super excited about this find. I haven't decided if this is something I'm keeping or if I'm putting in the shop. I'm really debating because I was really excited to find a full set. This is from Round Top, Texas. And then got some really cute serveware. I love the little foot on this. I thought this would be cute to put your cheese and crackers for the holidays. Some other items. I got a lot of dishes this time of year. They seem to do well in the shop for hors d'oeuvres or just dressing your table for the holidays. This next piece, I think is just absolutely gorgeous. I love it. It's footed. I do need to clean it up some. It's got some tarnish, but maybe just enough tarnish. It's a big bowl. This would be really pretty on a table setting. Maybe put your dinner rolls in, or you could even put a nice dessert in there. Something else I got these risers. This is from Round Top. I got 2 of them. I hadn't really decided if I'm putting these in a shop or if this is something I want to keep because I certainly like them. I should have bought more. They did have more. And here's the other one. Isn't that lovely? Just the right enough chippiness and old. It looks really pretty with, you know, candles sitting on it. Isn't that pretty? And I've got this cute little tray, catch-all tray, maybe for your bedside, take your jewelry off. You could even use it in the bathroom on the counter for soap, and in the kitchen, maybe to hold your soap. I really like this. I liked the simplicity of this. I think I talked about that in my last video. I try to buy things that are timeless and can carry you from season to season. Let's see what else I have. I got this piece. I thought this was really nice. It's just like a little bowl. Maybe you could put some fruit in it and hold it on the put it on the counter. It does need to be cleaned up. It says this is made in Spain. What else do I have? Silver plated cake plate. It's just always nice to have for the holiday. You can use it for a riser on your table settings, or of course, what it's intended for, you can put a cake on there. And I picked up this brass piece, a little tray, catch-all tray. Again, multiple purpose. You could use this in the bathroom, maybe put your perfumes on or hold your soaps, bedside table for a catch-all, and of course the kitchen counter as well. Or just style it in your living room, on your coffee table books. I love these pieces, and to me, this is timeless decor. A few other pieces I picked up was this. It's iron. It's really nice. Has a little vintage vibe to it. I don't think it's that old. I'm not sure I'll be able to put this in the Etsy shop, but I did like the aesthetics of it. I feel like I could put this on my table, put my pumpkin here, give it a more stance look with it for the fall. And I will show you my other stuff. All right, the last item I'm showing is this antique wire collapsible, oh, I couldn't say that, that's a mouthful, basket. I do need to do some work on it. Whoever popped it up didn't pop it up correctly, so I need to fix it. But this will also be in the shop.
I'm styling my table with thrifted items for the fall. I picked up these Mikasa chargers at Goodwill. They were $4.99 each. Next, I'm adding the Wedgwood china that I had sourced in Florida. I was able to pick up all these pieces for $50 on the Wedgwood china. Next, I added the bowls to add a little height to the table setting, and then also the silver-plated bread and butter plates. Next, I'm going to add these crystal sherbet glasses. This is a cross and olive cut. It's vintage. I wanted to share the pattern. This is the Colosseum pattern by Wedgwood, and I believe it's from 1995, which is 30 years ago, believe it or not. To help create more of a fall look, I'm adding in some pumpkins, and then I've added the glasses. I didn't have the same pattern set of 8, so I just mixed and matched them, which I still think looks elegant. I bought these off of Facebook Market. They were all Ralph Lauren styles, so I thought they mixed well together. I love to mix patterns. I think it gives it a more stylish look. So if you needed 8 of something and only have 4 of something, try bringing in another pattern. I also do that with my linens. I picked these up in an estate sale. And if I didn't have enough, just pick something that coordinates well and alternate them throughout your table setting. I was lucky to find the napkin ring holders. There was 8 of those, but if you didn't have 8, like I said, you could put in some wood elements with the metal elements to make it all coordinate. I haven't been able to find a tablecloth yet big enough for my table out thrifting, but hopefully one day I will. I did add my cute little fairy lights. I added my thrifted butter dishes, my thrifted candlesticks. I'm just really pleased with how everything turned out. Comment below if you see anything that I need to change.